Hello there, world of tankers. I need something to... This might work. There we go. Hello there, world of tankers. Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's live stream, we are going to be, well, playing Blitz. I don't know what else to say. I got a beer. Hopefully this helps me. Hopefully this helps me not be as mad when playing the game today, or it'll make me more mad. We'll find out. But, oh yeah, let me ask Lego if he wants to join. You wanna join me on stream? Alright, sweet. All of that's good. Alright. How do you get on the leaderboard? You'll need to collect experience points. Bro, what? I think you just have to type. I think that's all you have to do. Alright. 4202? Sure. Ugh. I don't know what burp. I had like a half burp while I was drinking there, and it... Ooh. Alright. Oh, I got a message. Not from Lego. Alright, let me get 2 Advils really quick, because I have a bit of a headache. And Blitz probably won't help that headache, but I have 2, actually 3 Advils. Is it bad to have Advil and beer? I don't know. We're going to find out. I'm wondering, what is your equipment on the T-44-100? Is that Elena? Or Ellie? Ellie, that's it. I saw your message. I'm not going to lie, completely forgot to reply. One sec, we got one more. Okay, there you go. We're good. Either way, my recommendation to you is to run... I mean, you can actually, if you pause my video at the beginning on the T-44-100... Oh, wait, you know what? My face might be blocking it. Either way, my recommendation for the T-44-100 would be calibrated shells, because that's what I run on every single tank. I would recommend to run enhanced gun laying drive. I love the Sheridan. Look at that light tank buttering through my armor. But enhanced gun laying drive, V-stabs. Oh, okay. Full speed on the move. Okay. Alright. I'll show it after this battle. Let me, okay. I like the 4202, but sometimes the gun can be a little bit annoying. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I do like this tank a lot. It's just, I don't know. It's not working right now. I don't know why this Sheridan is allowed to get away with sitting in mid. Oh, I'm just spotted. Oh, okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. Oh, great. Anybody else? This is pretty awful so far. Oh, great. Come on, poke it. There you go. We got a pen out, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow. Oh, boy. Oh, and then we bounced the Sheridan. Wow, that was really fun. That was really fun. We, okay. There was nothing I could do. Our team is all full health, and they're doing nothing to help me. Like, they're just sitting here and allowing the enemy to do whatever they want. That was really fun. That was really fun. I like the 4202, but it has no turret armor, and you'll notice its gun misses like 90% of the shots. I don't know. It's one of those tanks that is really, really hit or miss. It sometimes feels great, and then other times just feels so incredibly unenjoyable. And that was one of those games where it felt really unfun, like completely unfun. The fact that that Sheridan was just allowed to keep poking for free, and the T-22, while they have a camping heady and a 50-41 on me, it's just... Felt like literally everybody on our team was doing everything in their power to not support me in that game. There's my equipment loadout. The problem is, if you go into that spot, you are relying on your team to not screw you over. Because in that position, you have to have players that go mid so that nothing can poke you on the mid ramp. And you also have to have tanks that help you spot the 50-41 and tanks that'll go up top. because the Sheridan's on one side and the 5041's on the other, and the Kampfpanzer is staring at me as well, there's literally nowhere I could drive my tank that would have allowed me to get out of that. What I should have done, I guess, is just leave, but oh well. Oh well. Let's do, unless our 4202's back already, is it? No. Let's just do a game in something else. We can do the 4202 later. E75, sure. E75's a very strong tier 9. There it is. Oh, it's not even equipped. Okay, that should be properly done there. Food, fuel, food. And then we go over to the camo department. And we do... Hey, you know what? This camo looks pretty good. Alright, our 4202's back. Yeah, I mean, we won the game. It's not very surprising. I just did nothing. I did 1,000 damage. Like, unfortunately, there's just not much you can do. Like, the Sheridan didn't do anything. Just tunneled me the whole game. T-22 did nothing. 5041 actually did surprisingly good. But, like, in general, you have these players who don't actually do anything because they just spend their whole game tunneling you for no reason. Why would you ever drive a Sheridan to mid? Like, what are we doing, bro? He's going to buy the Concept 1B in auctions, but it sold out. Just got my 10-year crate for free. I mean, all the year rewards are always the same. Yeah, like, if you're a 9-year player right now, there's no reason to buy a Concept 1B, because in a year, you'll get it for free. And not only will you get the Concept for free, but you'll also get the Legendary Camo for free as well, so... Alright, here we go. What is the most OP tier 10 premium? I think the Super Conqueror is the best overall tier 10. So, probably the Super Conch. But there's not just one really good tier 10 collector. There's a lot of them, so. AMX M4 is another great example. Very, very good tank. Alright, well, looks like our team is wanting to go all the way up this hill here. The entire team is, and I don't really have much of a say in the matter. We're going to do a quick spot. Not detecting anything interesting. There you go, we spotted a yo. Alright, let's move up over here, and... Oh, nice, the yo missed me. Just chill, reload. I can't attach the yo, unfortunately, but what I can do... Oh. This is what I mean with the 4202. Not only did I miss that shot, which I shouldn't have, but then I get penned? Like, really? That's so annoying. That should not have happened. But it's a spitting example of the problems with the 4202. Like, it's a really fun tank, but I need to move over where the E5 is what I need to do. This position over here is much better. Alright, let's move up. Aim in. There you go. Oh, okay. Flat side of the turret. Doesn't pen. Classic. Classic Blitz experience right there. Same in on the yo. There you go. Alright. Rolled me 450 with heat. Alright. Now I got somebody on my side. Something camping, of course. I don't know what it is. It's Progetto. They have a Progetto camping in their spawn. Bro, E5, what are we staring at? But, like, at the end of the day, I like the 4-2. Perfect shot on the hatch and it bounces. I don't really know why you would play the 4202 in tier 10 currently. It's not a bad tank. It's just, like, I don't know. I wish that it was better. I really do. I wish the gun actually hit its shots, because it just doesn't right now. I can't hit that. I got the 100 over here, which I literally can't pen. Oh my god. Bro, I'm fully aimed in that misses. Fully aimed in. Really. Really. There it is. There it is. Then the 268 kills me. Wow. It's just wow. I really don't... I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. But the 4202 is just... It's not being fun right now. It's not. I will not play it again today. Don't ask me. Droodles every 5 seconds, my favorite tier 10. No, it's almost like he asked me what the best tier 10 is. I always love how people, like, put words in my mouth. I've had the BZ75 as my favorite tier 10 for over a year and a half now, since it's been released, and I haven't changed that opinion. But what people do is they will not actually listen to what I say, and then just pretend like that's what I've said. Yeah, I don't know. I really just I don't really like the 4202 anymore. It used to be really fun. Progetto, sure. Oh yeah, I said I was going to do the 75. Um, it used to be fun. I used to really like the 4202, and they nerfed its on-movement dispersion, and it ruined the tank. It doesn't hit its shots anymore. You can't have a vehicle that has no premium pen, and they nerfed its DPM too. Like, they just keep nerfing the tank for no reason. It's never been a strong tank. When it had heat shells, it was really good, but even then, it's always had a weak turret. You're never, ever going to be able to do anything in a 4202 when your turret armor is awful, because everything you're going up against has good turrets. You go up against a, T-22, the entire turret's red, and you have no premium shells, and you're shooting at a tank that not only has some of the trollest armor, but at the same time just butters through your turret. The Sheridan butters through my... Everything that you go up against in a 4202 has more armor than you in the turret. And, like, the hull is good, but it doesn't matter. You can't poke anything. And when the gun misses half the shots you shoot, it's just really irritating. I don't know. I still think it's a good tank, but it's so situational. Like, the Chieftain Mark 6 has turret armor. So because of that, you can work a ridgeline and you can shoot people, and you can do fine. But the 4202 with no turret armor, it's just... And you can't snap the shots. You know, they nerfed that on move. You just... I don't know. Peter doesn't like the tank either. I don't understand why Wargaming has to ruin things that are fun. The gun is the most important part of any tank. And when you mess with the gun, it ruins the entire experience. The mouse used to be really fun. They nerfed its gun. Now it misses every shot. 4202 used to hit most of its shots. Now it misses every shot. It's very disappointing to see something that used to be really fun. And like you saw, like every time we poke, we just get penned. I like the Yag Tiger just insta-domes us. Players never miss. Like, ever. They are the most skilled people in this game. But you know what? It doesn't matter, because I still have more health than this Yag Tiger. So you can run away all you want. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, you got a camping standard B. There you go. Nice 464. Oh. You know what's funny? If I angle the tank like this, that T-49 won't be able to pen me, even in the rear. That's really tragic, but it's true. Alright, well, we reload again. The Yag Tiger's still scared of me. I'm gonna aim it on where the standard B was. There you go. Did I see that shell ricochet? I like how my team's just too scared to deal with a T-49. Like, what are we doing? Alright, 3, 2, 1, and... Okay. Wow. He doesn't miss, though. He's the best player in the game. Clearly. Once again, if I angle it like this, the T-49... Yeah, I was gonna say T-49 shouldn't be able to pen me. Load in a high explosive. Dead. Great job, bro. That was an amazing play. Of course, I'm screwed. Yeah, great. 533. Okay. 533. What am I supposed to do? Like, I have so many tanks behind me, and they're doing nothing. Like, what are we doing, bro? Push the freaking Yag Tiger. Oh, my God. Alright, well, there you go. Minus 580 health. I back up, though. I died to the... Oh, wait, no, the standard B's not here. It doesn't matter, though. I'm dead at this point. 1, 2, 3 tanks, 2 of which are full health. Does nothing. Full health Type 68 does nothing to help me. Full health Hawk 12, nothing. Like, it's hard to enjoy this game sometimes when you have literally just full health teammates sitting there and doing nothing. Oh yeah, great job ISU. Oh boy. Is it winnable? Sure. Is this game making me not enjoy it in the first 5 minutes? Yeah, definitely. Let me see if Lego replied to me. Lego is grilling. Alright. Average NA server. It's just like, it's not hard to support your teammates. Bro, my Type 68 went from full health to 400. Oh, he's dead. He's actually dead. Wow. My Type 68 went from full health to 0. That doesn't matter because the Yag Tiger's dead. The Hawk 12 on their team's a one-shot, and the standard B's still pretty low. But how do you go from 2,250 health to 136 that quickly? Like, I actually would like to know that. Well, let's see if our full health Hawk 12 decides to do anything this battle. Oh, yeah. Boom, boom. You gonna shoot him? There you go. You got 1 pen. Okay. 2 pens. Oh, 3 pens. And make sure to back up into the other Hawk 12. Oh, yeah, good shot. Now just sit there and make sure the standard can shoot you. Ooh, yeah, you're really good, bro. Wow. Our team actually lost that. That's incredible. Our team actually lost this game. Wow. Wow. Can I do Chrysler? Yeah, we can do the Chrysler. Wow. I did, honestly, fine. 2,400. There's our Type 68. Good job, bro. Good job. How did you do that bad? I don't even understand it. Like, all you had to do was kill a Yag Tiger and we would have won the game. Wow. That's crazy. As I said, I'm never allowed to have fun when I play Blitz. I'm just never allowed to have fun when I play this game because every single teammate I get is just the worst. I don't even understand it. How do you lose that? Full health Type 68 and a full health Hawk 12 and they die to a half health no camo standard B who was camping in spawn and a Yag Tiger. That's crazy. This is why I do play on my press account though, because at least on my press account, I don't have to worry about my stats. It's very disappointing to play this game and deal with the teams that you get. But, oh well. Blah, 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 blah. It's happening to me all the time when I play. It happens to everybody. It's annoying when you get bad teams back to back to back. Time to roll out. What's up with you guys in tier 8s today? Normally you guys are always asking for tier 10. Alright, let's move over here. Just learn to play. See, what I've learned in life is just not replying to you is better, because I don't need to prove myself to anybody. People can look up my stats anytime they want. You're right, my bad. I should be in the top 3 of the server this month instead of top 5. It's my fault. I like how that HE just rolled 228 on me. I don't even know where he shot me. Oh. How fun. Alright, well, there's no point in sitting here because we're not going to do anything. We're spotted. By what? I don't know. Oh, there you go. Camping SMB. Misses. Of course. Well, aiming on the lower plate, bruh. Just fully aimed in, misses. Every shot's a miss. There you go. That was a great play there, Skoda. Let's just, you know, drive into the open for like no reason. That was really skilled. Oh, that player's dead. I can't push. They have a camping SMV. I can't do anything about that. There you go. Well, there's the SMV again. Nice. The gun's actually hitting its shots. Alright. Boom. I mean, the Chrysler is still a really, really, really good tier 8. I would still rank it as one of the best tier 8s in the game. Like, this thing is incredibly good. The gun it's okay. Like, its accuracy is pretty mid, but thankfully it has some of the best side-scraping armor in the game, and because of that, it allows you to get out some really, really nasty bleeds. Ah, I thought he was going to keep backing up, and he didn't. Doesn't really matter. That shot we were shooting at there was what I was hoping to hit, but unfortunately it just didn't pen. Come on, poke a little more. There you go. Thank you. Alright, well, we have the SMV, which I'm naming on the lower plate of, and there you go. Easy clear. And then that simply leaves the Charlemagne, who doesn't pen the HE on me. And then I get a nice 271. That's a pretty awful roll, but it's fine. We did 2,700 damage this game. We had a pretty solid victory. This is a really, really good tank, so... I've been playing other games. I'm going to be spending a lot more money on airsoft gear. Well, I went to Phantom Fireworks today and spent about $1,300 on fireworks. Every 4th, I spend a little bit of money on fireworks just because the whole family gets together and it's pretty fun. Is the Tornvon or Chrysler K better? I'd say the Chrysler is better overall. 268, sure. I think the Chrysler is better. Ew, this camo is so freaking ugly. Ah, whatever. Let's just do this stupid camo. But yeah, I think the Chrysler is just better because it's more mobile. Like, the Tornvon is definitely better haul down, but in 99% of other situations, the Chrysler is just... It's just gonna win. Bro, this camo is awful. I'm sorry. Who would put this camo on? Oh yeah, I'll do the Prog as well. I don't understand how Wargame even thought this was, like, cool. This is so bad. I wonder... I've never tried this. Can I climb up this spot here? Ah, if I could have climbed up that, that would have been huge. Bro, what are we doing in our Famric? Like, actually, what are we doing? Stinky Daddy? Bro. I'm gonna move over here. I think this is a better play. That concept was poking right here. So, what I'm hoping is that our concept spots the enemy one. No, they don't have a concept. BZ, that's what it was. They had a BZ that was poking over here. I mean, the game's already a loss, anyway. I can't hit that. Maybe I could have snapped it, but, like, I don't trust the gun enough to hit that. This is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. Come on, keep going. This is the problem with driving tank destroyers. You're just completely at a whim for your team, and if... Like, what am I supposed to do here? Nope, can't hit the grill. So far, I haven't had the opportunity to hit anybody. Oh my god! Bro! Really? Really? Just why? What's the point? What is the point of driving a tank destroyer if you're gonna sit and wait 2 minutes so that you can miss your shot? I don't even get it. God, that's irritating. There you go. At least we hit that. It's just, it's so lame. That shot should not have missed. I'm going to aim in on the Vickers. There you go. Keep up the great content. Thank you very much for the donation. Appreciated. Can't keep up with the great teams. I mean, look at these amazing teams I've been given here. It's me and a freaking 89 health Fanric. Like, oh boy, I'm so happy. Just truly amazing. Wow, 538 from a, there it is. Then every single tank on their team insta-hits me. What a great team we had there. That was truly freaking amazing, bro. Like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? 0 damage, camping. Yeah, great job, bro. Quit the game. Kraken player? Like, bro, 0 damage. You're a Kraken player. You're supposed to be good. What are we doing? Both of you, what are we doing? Why can't you guys see that there's a tank destroyer covering you? Wait for the enemy to push, and then let me farm. Why do we have to drive into the open and actively kill ourselves in the only tank that I'm actually relying on? It's just, it's so tragic. Alright, time to lose in the Progetto. We have not won a battle. Oh, wait, no, we've won 1 battle in tier 10 so far. I love dealing 4k damage, getting 3 kills just to lose the game. There's nothing you can do. I mean, tank destroyers are reliant on their team. That's as simple as it is. And when you have your Fanric camping in spawn, and you have your you see what like exactly what's going on, right? When you have teammates camping in spawn, especially a heavy, and you have your mediums and lights immediately YOLOing in and killing themselves, it's over. It's immediately over. So far today, it hasn't been very enjoyable, is what I can say about our Blitz experience. Oh, nice. Bobby Macaroni. Truly a amazing name. I have no words. I'm gonna shoot him again. There you go. Nice. There you go. See, this is why autoloaders are just so good, though. Because why drive a single shot when I can take, 1,100 off that Foch? Then I can just chill and cover and reload. Alrighty. Let's see. We have the Sharfie chair. There you go. One easy shell into the Char. I didn't actually get spotted for that? Weird. I really thought I would have been detected from that. I'm so confused at that name now. What's up with the name, Bobby? Alright, let's move up on these guys. Let's see if we can get some damage into them. Oh, what the? I don't want to, like, only farm you out. I didn't want to farm him out, but, like, I don't really have a choice. I don't know why he poked that. But this is why being in an autoloader is so strong. Like, I think the Progetto is easily one of the strongest. Sheridan's just never miss. He went through my manlet. Just right through the manlet. Bruh. What's the point of aiming when you can just, just shoot right through my manlet? $6.95. Alright, well. You know what's really impressive? Our team's still losing this. Like, they are actively throwing this game. Somehow, our team is still losing this. Now, it doesn't mean we are going to lose, because the IS-7 is getting obliterated. Which is obviously good for us. Alright. There's the Super Conch. I want to try and find the waffle. That's... Oh, there you go. That player needed to go. That Super Conch's going to try and tunnel me. So is the IS-7, but he's dead now. So I think realistically, if we wait right here, this will be the best play to make. Alright. Don't high roll me, don't high roll me. Okay, good. Again, just drive an autoloader. I don't think we would have won that in a single shot. I really don't. Alright. I was watching Peter's stream and everybody was hating on Droodles for some reason. It's because they can't deal with the fact that well, there's two different reasons, right? There's two different reasons. The first reason is because of the fact that some of the European players can't deal with the fact that I possibly called their server easier to play on. Even though I literally played solo on the European server and averaged 3,800 with 200 ping. And I've literally put the offer out there. Let's try the 4202 again. I've literally put the offer out there for any player at any moment to prove me wrong by hopping onto the NA server and averaging the same or close to the same amount of average damage that they perform on EU. And they don't. They don't. They meme on me, and they try to, like, make these excuses, but they will never put their mouth where their money is. They never will. There was this guy named Kevin who was in the stream chat and trying to meme on me, and I told him, play on the NA server, you'll get dunked on. And I played with the Panzer guy, and he did worse on NA with me as well. Like, every single player that Peter platooned with me on NA. I don't care how much shit Peter talks about me. I don't care how much anybody talks about me. Peter platooned with me on NA, went 3,000 average damage, and I went 4,000 average damage. Numbers speak. Numbers speak for themselves. I don't need to prove myself when I already have live streams that are on my channel public that do the proving for me. That's as simple as it gets. Like, I don't need to prove myself to anybody. The average damage that I pulled on the EU account that I played on would have ranked me within the top 10 of the European server for that given month. Like, the funny part is you see these people who try to, like, make fun of me or whatever, and I'm doing better than they ever will. Even on a bad day, I'm doing better than they will. Like, it's just crazy. That's really as simple as it is. And I know Peter has talked crap about me in the past, and I just don't care. I really don't. I've played enough comp, I've played enough of this game to know where I am as a skill level. That DK is going to shoot me, yeah. Do you think Peter plays seriously in Platoon or an account he doesn't care about stats? Do you think I play seriously in a Platoon? Do you watch me playing this game? Do I look like I'm every single second paying attention to everything going on and actively tryharding? No. What it looks like to me is most of the time I play, I'm more interacting with chat and yapping more than actually playing. So that argument doesn't really count because it goes both ways. You're holding one person to a higher standard than the other. I would argue and say that I do not put nearly as much effort into the game as... Okay, there it is. Unspotted Foch, just in the open. I hate freaking tank destroyer camo values so much. I actually think that Foch, I wasn't spotted. I actually think that Foch is shooting at the Yo and shot me. I think that the Yo was spotted and poked that corner and I got shot because of that. That's crazy. And I'm spotted through the bush again. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Alright. I don't understand why I can't see this yet. Like... I don't understand why I can't see this Yagslayer play it. Okay. Then I bounced his hatch. Makes sense. Wow, what an unenjoyable battle. That's... I don't know what else I'm supposed to do here. I can't do anything, really. I'm just completely landlocked to this position. Love to be able to shoot that pattern, but with the way that our team is playing, I can't, so... I'm basically not allowed to do anything in this game. If I back up, that Sheridan will probably shoot me. Yep, there you go. Wow. This has been a really unenjoyable game. I hate Fort Despair to begin with because of this. You just get stuck in these incredibly unenjoyable games. Really? I didn't get that pen out? That's lame. Alright. You said I'm not playing this tank today? Yeah, well, evidently I am. Stock Destiny, bro. This is just such a lame battle. Like, this BZ is just gonna keep sitting here the entire time. I just can't spot the Sheridan if he pokes that. What I'm hoping is that, there you go. Oh, the BZ's gonna tunnel me. Whoa. And he hits it. Wow, that was great, bro. You got 53 damage. Congrats. Congrats, bro. I hope that was worth it. I really do. Need XP. Yeah, okay, bro. 53 damage. Like, let me shoot the 53 health tank if I need XP. The level of tunnel in this game is just crazy. I hate TDs. This is why I'm always careful about making plays. Some random TD will outspot me, then make me lose a lot of health for no reason. Yeah, it's whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm on a press account, so it doesn't really matter how I perform, but it's just, I don't know. There's still like that inner instinct inside of me that really, really irritates me when I play and I don't perform well, right? That's what really irritates me. But it doesn't matter, really. Wargaming literally resets press accounts. It doesn't matter what stats I get here. They reset the press accounts every year, and they give you new ones. So it doesn't matter what win rate I have on this account. It doesn't matter what damage I average. None of this matters because they will literally reset it at the end of the year, and all of that will go down the dumpster. So then I have to play the new version of the tanks and blah, 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 right? That's the problem with a press account. You know what we can do? Let's play on my main account. Let's try that. We can actually do some stat tracking on my main account. Maybe we'll get some better teams. Let me swap over to my mainler account. All right. Now, really though, the only reason Peter and his chat try to dislike me is because I am against the screw your team over 4 damage playstyle. And there's no argument for it, right? Like, Peter and I had a discussion what's more important, damage or win rate. And he was saying how you can't affect win rate, but you can affect damage. And I'm like, that's just not true. My main account has 67% win rate with 96,000 games, and it's been slowly increasing every single time I play the game. You know, all of my tier 10s on my account have 75 to 80% win rate, and there's a reason why. It's because you can affect win rate. Saying that you can't affect win rate is... it's stupid. It's stupid. It's the same equivalence as saying I can't deal more damage. You can, but at a certain point, you're winning less and you're dealing more damage. And it's a trade-off that you have to make, right? If you're going 4,000 average damage, you are losing more games. It's that simple. You cannot average 4,000 damage and win 80%, 75% of the time. You can win maybe 70, 65%, but you're losing that additional 5 to 10% of games to get that more damage. Now, if you don't care about the win rate, then sure. But personally, I like to have 75% win rate, and I like to have 3,500 average damage. I think that is the perfect sweet spot. I think if you're anything higher than that, you're going to be losing win rate. Like, if you look at the tier 10 leaderboards, guess what? Damage isn't the only thing that you should be looking at. If you go to Blitz Stars, and you go to players, right? If you go, like, to the NA server, for example, the highest win rate players on the NA server, 10th place to first place are 75%, right? We can very clearly see that. Within the top 20, it's 75% to 80%, which is exactly what I like to perform when it comes to win rate. And then if you go to average damage on the NA server, right? You go to damage per battle, and then you do the NA server. Am I on the NA server? Yeah. So if you go to average damage on the NA server, 10th place is 3,500, right? I don't know how much I believe this, but you can see the point, right? You have this player, Vanquisher. You have all these players who have super high average damage, but their win rates are below even the top 10. You would think if you're averaging 4,200 damage, you are going to be winning a lot. But it's not the case. These people are sacrificing. Look at this 10th place guy, Beetle Bugler, averaging 3,500 average damage, but only 66% win rate. Clearly, you can see that these players, all of them, are sacrificing their win rates for damage. Personally, I think you want to have a mix. You should be 75% and 3,500. Hytronics here is the perfect example of that. 75% win rate, 3,600 average. That is the perfect stat of mix, right? He has really good average damage, really good win rate. He doesn't have a super high platoon rate. This is the exact percentages that you want to be sitting in. Because then, Hytronics is not only 6th place for damage per battle, but if you go to win rate, he is also 11th place for win rate, right? Where if you want to look at somebody that's 71%, they're ranked all the way, like that person who had 4K average here, Vanquisher, is in 70th place. So sure, you're averaging damage, but in terms of actually carrying games, you're ranked 70. So you're really not as skilled, right? And some of these players have a super high platoon bait, but some of them don't. And it's very clear proof that you want to have a mix. If you're one or the other too high, you're just playing the game, in my eyes, wrong. You want to have a mix of rankings. So that's how I look at it. If you look at a person and you say, oh, he's the best player for farming damage, that does not mean he's the best player. It just means he's the best at farming damage. I want a player that's the best at farming damage, that's the best at winning games, that's the best at spotting for the team, that's the best at this, that, and this. And when you get a ballpark of all of them evened out, that's when you find the best players in the game. So that's how I look at the game, right? It's that simple. You can average 3,500 to 4K and have a very high win rate. You can help your team and farm off them off the help you give them. It's just easier to be selfish and do it. You can't average more than around 3,500 without being super selfish, right? If you watch how a lot of the European players play, or even Vanquisher, who's got 4,000 average damage on the NA server, I'll do the Luva because somebody keeps asking for it. But if you look at how these players are able to achieve the level of damage they do, it's because they don't help their team. They do help their team indirectly by farming damage. But what they're doing is they're hurting everyone around them so that they can farm and then clean up the kills at the end of the game. It would be the equivalence of me camping in like a Leopard 1, farming off of my dying teammates, and then once my teammates have died and the enemy's been bled, I then push in, steal the kills, and farm the end of the damage. It's just not sportsmanlike. It's just not, you know? It's like Amy Schumer stealing other people's jokes and then becoming famous off of it. That's what it feels like to me when you farm off of another player who's actively doing the job that you should be, and then in return you take their damage and then you get to keep all of your health. I think it's really, really lame. So I will always stand by that. It's the same thing. I think if you're camping in a heavy, you're really lame. But I'm not going to just like sit by and be like, you know, you should do this. If I want people to learn that playing selfish should not be praised in this game, right? That's as simple as it is. You should not be looked at and be like, wow, I want to be just like that guy when I get good at Blitz. No, you don't want to be that guy. Because to the 6 other players on your team, you're just a massive douche. I want to be the guy that my team looks at and is like, oh my god, he just carried a 1 versus 4 and, you know, saved me from this death, and now I can, you know, oh look, I just got saved by this guy. Maybe I can help him. Maybe we can become teammates. The games when I play Blitz and I have a player who's like an unexpected teammate who like randomly helps me and saves me, that is so much more enjoyable than anything else in this game. And anytime that happens, I'll make a video on it. It's just so much more enjoyable to have that unexpected teammate than it is to just farm and farm and farm and farm. Alright. I believe it's possible to average 4K and 75% win rate for at least 10 to 20 games. Now 40 plus, I don't believe so. Yeah, but that's the point. You're averaging, right? You have to average a win rate. Nobody's playing just 10 to 20 games, because that's luck. You can have 10 to 20 really bad games, and you could average only 50% win rate, right? When I platooned with, okay, that guy just shot. This game might be a little cooked, though. But I platooned with one of the damage farming guys on the EU server. And we went 65% win rate. And the reason why is because the teams weren't good. And when you pair that with the fact that he was only going for damage and not helping me when I needed it, that's what ends up happening. Is you have this, it's double whammy combo of just bad after bad. And that's as simple as it is. This team sucks. I'm gonna try and like back out of here to the best of my ability without getting... Oh, really? You hit that? Okay. Nobody ever misses, bro. I'm telling you. They just hit every single shot they ever fire. Like, I don't even understand it. I really don't. I don't even know. They just went through my turret. Like, okay. Like, bruh. No, it's fine. I'm still alive, and the IS-6 is now dead. Like, I'm doing my job. It's just really lame. Alright, BZ just shot. And hoping that I can... Okay, nice. I did actually pen the BZ. The Luva has really, really good pen. And even though the BZ-68 does have really good turret armor, it doesn't matter, because this tank still has stupid good pen. There you go, we actually get a bounce. Nice. Alright, well the BZ is going to be... Or not the BZ, the WZ is going to be flanked. He gets shot once, and bye. And then all that's left is the BZ, who, if we jump on, will definitely kill. Like, I'm a big, fat German heavy. Yeah, there you go. You're being a hypocrite. There are a lot of moments when you play selfish, yet you're acting as if you were a team player every single game. Did I ever say that I'm a team player every single battle? The argument that I said is that playing selfish and driving your tanks to the wrong flank of the map and screwing over your teammates for your own benefit is selfish. Now, you find examples of me purposefully driving my medium tanks to the heavy flank. Unless I will drive them to the heavy flank if I have no support and I see that I'm outclassed, but you will never see me driving my medium tank to the heavy flank purposefully. You will never see me sitting in spawn with a light tank or going to fight heavies in my light tank unless I'm forced to. You will never see me purposefully killing a teammate or driving my tanks in a way that actually hurts my team. You will never see that. Sure, there are moments when I will go for damage over a kill, but I only do that if I'm winning the battle. If I'm in a losing situation, you will never find me purposefully throwing the battle and going for damage unless it's a guaranteed loss. You will never see me sitting passive in my super heavies. There's a reason why you don't see these super high damage farmers driving you'll never see them driving super heavies. In fact, I remember Peter saying he ate C100, and then I played it and got a 7,300 damage game. You know why they don't like super heavies? Because these are team-based tanks. They are tanks that you have to actually help your teammates, that you have to take shots for, and you have to make pushes in. I'm sorry, but it's just a stupid comment to say that, like, I don't help my teams when I drive and have, like, some of the highest spot rates in the game. It's very dumb. Sure, there are moments when I go for damage over a kill, but I will never purposely throw a battle. YouTube is greedy, I agree. What else? Tankenstein? Sure, Tankenstein's fun. Alright, do I live near Goodyear Park Boulevard? No. You're probably looking at, like, my Genesis video and acting like, oh, he must live near there. I went to, like, a park that was 30 minutes away from me so that I could record the car. I obviously don't live at a park, bro. My win rate on this account for the past year, 2 years, has been sitting at around 75%. Sometimes it's 80, sometimes it's 70. But if you do the overall average of my win rate in tier 10 over the past 2 years on this account, it will be 75%, which will make it in the top 10 any month when it comes to winning battles. Like, I don't understand it. Obviously, I play selfish. Everybody, to a certain extent, plays selfish. I'm never going to purposely kill myself to save a teammate. Like, if I see a teammate driving into the open and they're actively dying, I'm not going to, like, drive into the open and kill myself to save that player, because I know that there's a certain extent to how much health I'm willing to bleed to help the person in front of me. But if there's a player who's actively, like, doing a good job and they need help, I will do my best to help them and win the battle. See, now, like, this AMX is an average autoloader player here. And, like, look, I actually have support from my team, right? My Tiger's pushing in. Now I have two options here. I can either help the Tiger or I can not help him. So I have another option, right? I can either go for damage or I can go for that AMX and kill him. But obviously in this tank, going for damage is a better play because I have terrible DPM and you have to make every shot count in this tank. Like, this thing has truly awful levels of DPM. And it's much, much better to go for damage in this tank than it is to do the opposite. Okay, that should not have missed. But, like, at this situation here, I'm not going to take shots for the Tiger. Because, look, I already have a Bulldog flanking. This game's already practically cooked. So, at this point, what I have to do is hope that I can get out. But, obviously, it's not going to matter. I think that this game, either way, is going to be cooked. Yeah, no, this game's cooked and a half. The only play that I can realistically make is back up. And there you go. Easy clear into the Bulldog. Let's just hope that my T-49 does a decent job. Maybe we can move up over here. And I can get a bounce. Ah, didn't get a single bounce. Unfortunate. Probably lose this game. The Tankenstein, the only problem with it is that it has no DPM. Like, no DPM. And because of that, you are... Bro, what are we doing, T-49? I don't know why he wouldn't just push the AMX. Instead, he just got HE'd in return. But the problem with the Tankenstein is it... I don't know how much DPM it has, but it's awful. And you can't deal with pushes. You just can't. Let me check how much DPM the thing has. Do you think damage farmers are skilled in their own right? Do you think damage farmers are more glazed than people who go for both win rate and slightly lower average damage? Oh, definitely. 100%. Fatness was a really good overall player because he went like 3,600 average damage and went for really high win rate. And Fatness was always talked about really good as like a super solid player. And there's plenty of players that are just as skilled, if not more skilled than Fatness ever was in the comp scene. It's just that they didn't get as much publicity as he did. But I think players that really should be talked about are the players that are the ones actively going out of their way to be team players, right? You can tell instantly what kind of person is on your team depending on who you tune with, right? Let me also let me see the DPM on the Tankenstein really quick. Yeah, 1,500. That's my point. The thing has no DPM. Let's try one more game in it. But you can tell who's going to be a good tune mate by how they play, right? The reason Flossie and I became such good friends is because we were tune mates from the start. And it's why I also really like comp. Comp is a super competitive scene, and you have to play like a team player. You won't see that many damage farming people that play comp. You just won't, because it's a different mentality. Like Korra, for example. Korra has a very similar playstyle to me. He drives most of his tanks to the... Oh my god, this thing is so slow. But yeah, Korra has like a similar mentality to me. And it makes sense, because he plays comp a lot. He's got similar fundamentals to me because of that. Like when I platoon with Flossie or like Wow Bao, we focus more on having fun and being in a platoon than we do the stats. The only goal Flossie has is over 3,000 average damage. It's nothing crazy. It's over 3,000 average damage and 70% win rate. That's the goal that he has when he platoons. And like my goal is 70 or 3,300 in platoon and 75%. Like that's the only goals we ever go for. If we have below 70% win rate, we literally are pissed because of our session. But it's why I only platoon with some people that I know how they play, because I can have fun. It's not fun for me to play with somebody like that Panzer guy who I did a stream with, and he only goes for damage. Both times we played, we did awful in win rate. We went like, bruh, just right through my turret. Both times we played, we had no win rate. The first time we went like 68%, and the second time we played, we went 65%. And like to him, he was like, oh, that's fine. I'm like, no, it's awful, bruh. That's absolutely awful. Alright, let's see if we can get some damage into the Tiger, maybe. Is he just going to ignore? There you go. Nice. 537 into his tank. Okay, his turret's broken. There's nothing I can... Oh, is he just... Oh, okay. Interesting. I don't know what the play is, but I just need to reload. God, look at how long this thing's reload is, though. Oh, my. But it does hit hard, right? 530 damage with that pen. I do really like the Tankenstein, honestly. I think that it's a fun tank, but you sacrifice a lot for the gun. You really do. It's just so slow. Oh my god, is it slow. Alright, let's aim it on the Yag Panther. There you go. 530 premium AP. It's literally just an SU-100Y gun. Like, that's what the tank has. It's an SU-100Y gun with less DPM. But it is fun. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say this isn't a fun tank. It is. It's actually really fun. And it has a lot of health. So, there you go. That was a low roll. This thing has 530 average damage. But not bad. We have the Tiger 2. I'm actually just going to push the Tiger, honestly. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Boom. 651. God, what a juicer, bruh. 651. I mean, that's literally an ISU 152 right there. In a tier 7 heavy. And this thing actually has armor. It's not like the Smasher where you don't really have armor. This thing does have pretty good armor. And again, like, watch this. 523. It's just crazy rolls from this thing. It also has a fairly quick turret traverse. So even though the hull traverse is awful, it can actually deal with the situations that it's plagued with, which is pretty nice. Tragic. I was really hoping that would pen. Alright, let's head over here. Just keep going, just keep going. My god, is this thing slow. Come on, poke me. Yes. Oh, 600! Oh my god. This thing's just so fun. We're up to 4,000 damage in this game. Like, as you can see, like, the first game we played was not very good, because we got rushed. When you're actually able to use the alpha on this vehicle, and you don't have to worry about being rushed, it's really fun. And that's why I gave the Tankenstein a second chance. Day 5 for gym membership. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at these muscles. Boom, boom! Do you think that damage farmers are skilled in their own right? Damage farming is not unskilled. It takes a lot of skill, right? Peter's still averaging 4,000 damage. That's really impressive. And Peter does decent in terms of win rate. It's not like he's doing bad. Oh, let me buy this camo. No, Peter's a skilled player. I've never said that damage farming makes you unskilled. What I've said is that it makes you selfish. That's the difference. I don't think there's any less skill in going for 4K average, right? It's a different playstyle. The way that you achieve it is you completely change your playstyle. You are no longer for the team, you are now for yourself. And that's what you have to put into your mind, right? When I play the game, I play all heavy tanks super aggressive. I'm not, you know, worried about bleeding health. I'm always playing aggressive. And sometimes I get really heavily nuked because of it. But other times, let me buy that too. Other times, it's a big benefit. And the difference is that they're playing the game in a skilled way, but the way they're achieving the stats they are is through being selfish. And that's what I have a problem with. I think being selfish in a team-based game is just not the right outlook, right? You just, it's not the right outlook. I play this game for the players, right? The reason I make content on the game is not for myself. It is also for people to learn and to get better at the game. And if I wanted to play this game only for myself and I didn't care about the longevity of this game and the future, then I would continue doing, you know, damage farming and whatever and whatever and whatever. But that's just the way I look at it. I want this game to continue to be a fun game for everyone. I want this game to continue down the path that it's going. And the moment that every single player starts playing selfish is the moment nobody's going to play this game. Why would you want to play a game when every single player is just going to camp and spawn in their mediums? They're not going to make plays in their heavies. Why would you want to play that game? Right? I agree, win rate and damage is more important than uber levels of damage. Like, I'll rage at a skilled player if they're just damage farming. Yeah. And that's really as simple as it is. And it's why some of these damage farming players get mad at me. Because I'm calling out what I think is wrong. That's really as simple as it is. I will do the T30, Jesco, but I have a donation for the 116, you ploob. But yeah, that's really as simple as it is. I just call out what I see. And if I see somebody playing like an asshole, I'm going to be like, whoa, that's an asshole. If I'm playing in my mouse and I'm about to make a push and I see like a 65, 70%er and I'm like, hey, would you support me if I push? And then they don't. Then they just sit there and never make a play. Like, what am I supposed to do? I can't push in a mouse without team support. It's one of the most team-reliant tanks in the game. So, you're screwed. It's as simple as it is. So, I don't think I really need to say much more about it. Like, my stance on it is very simple. It's very, very simple. You know, as much as I hate some of the players in this game, as much as I hate the, you know, skill-less gap in this game, at the end of the day, it could be a lot worse, right? Sometimes you get really bad teams, but it could be a lot worse. And I'd rather... Oh, there goes the 777. I'd rather be the player who argues and fights to make this game better than the player who just sits back and makes it worse. I got 4,500 average damage. You definitely don't, but okay. Come on, back up. Thank you. Not sure where that E4 tried to pen me. He definitely didn't have the angle to. Alright, we're gonna... Oh, well, bruh. I can't do anything if I can't move. Aiming. I don't know if I pen that E4. I don't think so. This is just a really, really lame battle. Super lame. Could move over here. This spot could be okay. Nice. It's not bad. It's a second pen at least. I mean, this position is pretty good because it allows me to kind of do everything I need, right? I can chill here. I can wait. CS63 is better than Leopard? Nah. Listen, all you gotta do is go to Tank Compare on Blitzkit and see the stat differences. And, like, the moment you do that, you'll be like, oh. Like, you can make any opinion you want, but at the end of the day, stats don't lie. And if you look at the stats of the Leopard 1 versus the CS63, it's not even close. Not really sure why that WZ made that play. I think I'm just going to go to the medium flank at this point. I only have one medium, and just nothing else to do, really. Hope I'm not spotted. I am. Unfortunate. Let's cut right over here. Hoorah. Oh, another ammo rack? That's the second ammo rack. We're gonna do nothing. I honestly hate Castilla. It's the worst map in the game. And this is why. You don't do anything. You just don't do anything on Castilla. You just drive and drive and drive and drive. I have no gun depression. I have no turret armor. I have no DPM. All I have is alpha damage. I guess what I should have done is gun to the medium flank, but it's whatever. At this point, I drive up this ridge, and maybe I can find the WZ. Nope. I literally can't outspot the 183. That's the most tragic part. What's really impressive is that our team has had 2 ammo racks, and they are still losing. That is really impressive. I'm spotted, aren't I? No, I'm not. Okay, well, there goes our one teammate. Nice. Awful roll. 490 alpha, and we roll 396, like, bro. But at least we're up to some damage. There you go, 484. That's better than nothing, I guess. This is just such a bad map. Oop, 442. It's not terrible. Let's back up. Now, here's the thing about the 116, right? We have reactive, which means that, like, this 183 is not going to have the easiest time dealing with me. Just going to back up right now. And maybe nah, I can't spot the WZ, not at that angle. I'm just going to drop down, honestly. I have reactive. Like, I don't think this 183 is going to be able to do anything to me. Not enough to really... What a genius, bro. What a genius. Oh my god. Alright. Here we go. Please kill him, WZ, because if you die, it's cooked. Oh my god, he's just getting obliterated. Alright, so the enemy 132 one is probably going to leave. I would assume that that player is going to come down this road, he's going to come over here, and try and help out the E4. So if that's the case, which it is... Nice. And that's a win. Good job from that enemy WZ going for the light tank instead of the tank destroyer. You can't do everything. Yeah, but you could have controlled mid. You honestly, your team should have won this game. You had 2 ammo racks, and our team still almost lost. Get in VC? Alright. I'm only going to be playing for like another 20 minutes. Hello, you pluber.
Hello.
Alright, I'm only going to be on for like 20 more minutes. I'll be on after. Oh, another camo to spend money on. There, I bite you. Alright. I don't see how you can win a match without dealing damage. No, nobody's saying you can't win matches without dealing damage. It's just the way you deal damage. Alright. I don't think Peter is a good example, though, because he has 73% 30-day. But Peter's a good player. Still feel like, though, if you're going, like, 4,000 average damage, your 30-day should be, like, 80% to 75.
Hello.
Oh, I just realized my, I forgot to unmute my mic. Alrighty, then. What are you going to play in? 777?
Oh, I just had this ready. Why not?
I said I was going to do the T30, so I actually have to do 2-9.
Okay, that's fine.
Ha 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 ha. Doesn't the T30 have a legendary camo?
It does. It is.
Oh, yeah, it's awful. That's right, I'm not running that. Yeah, the camo is awful.
You like my Gorgonzola camo?
Your Gorgonzola.
My Gorgonzola camo?
Alright. Now, Peter definitely is good win rate. I mean, I've said this in the past. I just don't think you'd get away with a lot of the plays he makes on the NA server. And it's not anything like, obviously, if I was on the EU server, I'd want to make more aggressive plays as well. But, like, Lego, you've played on the European server. You just get away with more. You don't get YOLO'd. I even had, like, that Panzer guy come on my stream, who's, like, a 3,800 average player on Europe, and he literally said, you don't get YOLO'd as much on Europe as you do NA. We literally had, like, multiple games where they're just, like, random players just YOLOing for no reason. And even if they don't kill you, or they don't do anything, it doesn't make a difference, because at the end of the day, the battles end faster. I mean, he literally averaged, like, 3,050 damage in Platoon with me, and Peter did around the same average damage. You don't have as much time on the NA server to deal damage and get away with aggressive flanks as you do EU. When Reforged comes out, it won't really matter, but because you'll be able to play on whatever server you want, it will basically put the argument to rest.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I just don't understand. I even put an announcement in my server. You probably saw it. I said any EU player that's skilled, if they want to prove me wrong, I have an account on NA. Play on it.
So talk about your team.
Yeah.
Team.
Pity a fool. How was your chicken? Did you eat chicken? It looked like you were making chicken.
I did make chicken. It was a Mexican, like, seasoning marinade.
T30 is good for the game.
Oh yeah, 100%.
The 60 TP will poke.
At least it's not a premium.
Oh. Oof. That mouse, you think... Oh, you might have shown the type. Oh, that's even easier.
Oh, I went too track. Yeah, I the T30 for me at least. I just occasionally derps.
That gun's a little derpy every now and then. Come on, somebody else cross. Does the other Hori want to cross? Does the mouse want to cross? Oh, he's got his reactive on. Boom, boom. So dumb that he only lost 800 from that. Can you push our chieftain out of the base?
I'm not getting banned. If you could do it.
You're gonna get banned for pushing somebody out of the base cap?
You remember what happened with you?
Bro, look at him. This guy doesn't even know how to ban somebody. Oh my god, we're... Tragic. Absolutely tragic. I did 3K to be fair, but like tragic. Isn't 16... Is SP 116 bad? Bro, you guys need to like type English when you're typing your comments. Are you saying the 116? F3? The SP 116. I don't know what that is.
Obviously the 116.
Like, I don't know what that is.
The whole of a 116 on the turret with the turret of a 114.
Oh yeah. The big chonkler. I do like this tank.
It honestly replaced the E100 for the big derp super heavy. In the terms of like, because no one runs the 15 centimeter on the E100.
Well, yeah, E100 you run the 12.8 now.
Yeah,
The 12.8 is just so overpowered though. Like.
Yeah. But this took the place of the derp for a big chunky square.
Well, it's because this turret actually has armor.
Yeah. Now this Malanovka or is this Winter Malanovka? This is Winter Malanovka.
You can tell by the graphics not being awful.
Oh yeah.
I hate mofos who cap like this. Yeah, I agree.
Well, he had no camouflage. No, but he did have the 10-year avatar.
I was having that argument with that dude the other day about damage versus win rate, and he said like, well, what if somebody caps the base and you win? I was like, well, the difference is that if we weren't going to win and he caps the base, then I'm fine with it. But oh, I didn't even look where I was driving. But like, if you're going to win and then somebody caps the base, then it's just irritating.
Okay.
I think we just pushed down this road.
Yeah, I was waiting for the 60 speed issue because I don't trust I'm not going to get ammo wrecked.
Trust in me, and you'll see a minnow right in front of me. Oh, is the 60 just going to overpoke? Oh, great. There it is. There it is. I'm dead already. Whoa. Wow. What, Lego? What useless political dog shit are you going to tell me?
Not political. It's, what's the guy, Willy Wonka on the Epstein list?
Yes,
Have you seen
I've
that
seen
video?
it.
Yes, that's what you're thinking that.
I like how the 4005 just went mid. That's great. And then lit me on fire.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you were going to go down the center road with me, and then you just didn't.
I really never push down that center road. Always go up here.
How do you escape the pit of 50%? I mean, I would just recommend to watch videos on how to get better. It's not really something that you can explain. You just have to learn from your mistakes. And not do what I did.
You just gotta get good. I'm gonna let the Yo take the shot.
Ammo rack, ammo rack. I'll do the 114 again.
I know it's this third track, right above the third track wheel, but...
Lego is a baiter, I agree. Lego's a master baiter. I mean, to be fair, there's literally no way I could have predicted the 4005 was going to go to mid. Like, it's one problem with Blitz. There's nothing you can do to predict that.
Great job, 4005. You sat in front of the 183 and expected to
Well,
win.
yeah, I mean, he flanked. What I should have done is looked if we had mediums. This is winnable.
Yes. I just need to try to get into cover.
Well, the Shag Tiger is doing a good job of throwing. So is the AMX. Don't worry, the 4005's capping.
That convoy was smart by killing that, one guy. I don't really care. I don't care.
How would you rank 30 days, 60% and 2900 average damage? Up.
This guy. No,
I think that if your average damage is 2900, which is basically 3k, you should be over 60% with that.
Boom my shell. This guy.
I can't believe you died.
This
Please,
gun
yo. Please. Oh my god. It's not hard to aim. It really isn't.
Granted, he's not gonna win. Yeah.
No, but it's just a waste of time. I hate base cap in general. I don't hate base cap. I just dislike the... Okay, yes, another legendary camo. What?
I disconnected and joined on my phone for a second.
Oh. Truly genius.
Yes. Actually, I'm gonna play the other big chunky square. It's so sad. This is this bigger than that. Why?
Honestly, the Marat's not as tall as you'd think. It's about the same height as a leopard.
So is the 114 just that small then?
No, I think mediums in general are medium size. I don't think the 114's huge, though. Good game, Droodles. Listen, I won. That's all that matters. Alright, here we go. Ah, what an awful map. Any large... The problem is, there's no, like, town. Like, Wargaming designed these maps and gave no spots to drive your heavies. World of Tanks PC has some maps like that, too. Oh my god, frickin'... Is it... What's the map with the massive field? Is it Muravenka?
Malinovka.
Is it Malinovka?
Pretty
What's...
sure.
No, I thought that's the one with the hill.
Giant fields.
What's the one that's literally just a field? The entire map is a field.
I'd have to look.
It's like light tank heaven.
How do you miss?
Somebody can let me know in the comments. It might be Malinovka, but I don't think it is. I think Malinovka is the one with the hill.
No, that's... no, Prokorovka.
Yeah, Prokorovka.
Yeah,
That's the...
yeah,
that map is the worst map on World of Tanks PC, unless you're in a light tank. Yeah. But every other tank, you might as well just die. And tank destroyers, it's good.
Yeah. And artillery.
Yeah, arty as well. I'm hoping that these players back up far enough I can hit them.
I'll try and push them back.
Come on. Unfortunate. Oh, and I could have shot the WZ. Oh, well. I was tunnel visioned. Alright, reloading again. I should be able to kill the Marat. Okay, well, I didn't kill him, but at least I hit him.
I do like how fast this thing's clip reload is.
Where I thought your average damage was 4,500, now it's 4K.
Skill issue.
This guy just keeps changing his average damage. I got a lot of assistance for that guy.
I got all the assistance. I got the tracking assistance. You got the spotting assistance.
Yeah, tracking assistance doesn't mean anything. I think it only counts as half damage tracking assistance. Well, 8 more seconds of reloading. I'm gonna pretend like I have a shot, so this 113 doesn't move, and then I can get free damage into him. Come on, over-angle your tank. Come on, there you go. Alright, well I actually did 3k. I'm surprised. I mean, the 114 is pretty good. It's just... You're not, like, able to do anything when you're in these games, and it's just, you know, this. Bro, how is that Maraude still alive? Oh my god. This guy is truly amazing. Well, at least he's dead. You can't have 500 average damage to 70%? No. Probably not. Not unless you're, like, the best light tank spotter in the world. But you need, like, a good team, so it still wouldn't matter. Did you watch my replay? I haven't. I saw you sent me it, I just didn't look at it yet. Okay, I will do one more battle, and then I have to go eat dinner. And then we can do some Helldivers after if you want.
Dun 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 dun.
Bum 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 bum. Nope, get it out. Nope. Yes. Yes. Wait a sec. Why the frick do I have vents on this thing? Okay, there we go. Okay. Just pull out a Leo or a 4202 for what? Damage? Yeah, but like, if you're gonna drive a Leopard and camp and spawn, you're not even doing anything. Just drive a Grill at that point. Oh, but the Grill doesn't have as much CPM. Blah, blah, blah. Boring.
At least you're actually a tank destroyer.
I don't know. I just don't understand how it's fun to camp and spawn every single game and, like, actively know you're doing nothing.
It's not.
I just don't. I play a tank game because, like, Lego and I both, like, hate PC every now and then. Like, we play it and then we just hate it after, like, 10 minutes because we just sit and do nothing the entire battle.
Yeah.
I'm pushing this 57. He is in my way, and I need to be able to poke this freaking spot. Move! Move, bro! Oh my god.
Go. Bruh! Do we just want to both push him out? Both get banned?
No, I'm not gonna get banned, but... These people, like, deserve to be pushed.
You're a heavy tank!
Yeah, but remember, you're allowed to do whatever you want. You have free will. So what I'll do is I'll sit directly behind the 57 and let him get shot. Yeah. Of course, I'm still being shot. Wow. I'm being farmed by the TVP. That's super fun. All because this freaking bozo 57... This is exactly what we were talking about, though. Players like this deserve to be pushed into the open and die. I'm sorry. I don't give a shit who you are. I don't care if you're wargaming. I don't care if you say that I shouldn't be able to push this person out. They're actively making it so Lego and I can't do shit. We can't do anything because of these players. It's just so freaking annoying. Our game is ruined because some bozo wants to camp and spawn in a 57 heavy. Like, it's just so lame.
He still hasn't moved.
No, he won't move. He will sit there the entire game.
Nerf Waffen.
Yeah, bro. It's so overpowered. Get out of the game, bro. I find it funny that that guy's in a 50B with reactive armor and he's crying about this tank being overpowered. A boy who cried wolf, like, wow. Oh, move out of my way. Okay. Yeah,
Bye
okay.
bye.
So, I bounce the flat side of the 704, and then he turns and snaps me. After literally not turning. That's crazy. Alright, we're doing one more game. That was terrible.
What do you think the win rate of that 57 heavy is?
Well, he's probably a 45%er at best. It's just crazy. We could have done so much damage if he wasn't in our spot. Yeah, there you go. 46%. I'm sorry. I will never stand up for people that are that bad at the game. I don't care if you're 45% and you don't know better. I am in a tank which can only work one freaking spot on that map. And you have actively driven your tank to that spot, then made it so I can't work the position and I get bled because I can't back in the cover. You deserve to be banned. Like,
man has 10,000 games and only have 2 tier 10s, which is also probably for the best.
as I said, if you're doing that, you're actively hurting our gameplay. But you're allowed to do that. And if somebody disagrees with you, get banned, I guess, right? It's our fault. It's our fault for driving tank destroyers. It's our fault. Clearly. I mean, we already proved the case. I slightly nudged a cron and got banned for it for a month. Isn't Blitz truly amazing?
Yeah.
Don't worry, Lego. Don't shoot the AFK tanks.
At least it's not that bad. At least we're not World Tanks PC.
I can't believe that's something that a support person actually said.
Oh,
Okay, here we go.
horrible map.
For your video, what? I didn't use your BZT thing? Yeah.
I'm still loading.
Alright, we are frontline heavies.
Oh, of course.
Exactly. I mean, it's an E100.
Yeah.
Alright.
We should just nuke, I don't know, the 60 TP.
Oh my god, bro. I literally have the worst RNG ever. Oh my god. What is the point of Reticle Cali? Somebody go do the math really quick with Reticle Cali. Oh, I hit the Sheridan once.
50B! You actual... Anger! You saw what happened there, right?
I did. He drove right in front of you.
I could have got a
Oh
full
my
clip
god.
into that guy.
Yeah, I could have done a full clip into that Sheridan if my gun decided to work. Let's just hope that there's like a 4005 or something back here. No, 4005's not. Maybe the WZ or the grill.
I'm reloading. I'm pissed off right now.
At least this tank has speed. It's really not even that fast. It's just that it's big, so it feels like you're going fast. Alright, let's see. Oh, I can take the Sheridan out. Oh my god, this gun is so freaking dog.
Yes, get nuked 50B. Die! Ooh! Turn!
And then he just insta-hits that.
I wonder.
Ah, there it is. I've already lost all of my health, and you're dead. You're literally just dead.
Get his gun!
Oh, goodbye, Lego. There's literally nothing I can even do to save you.
Yeah. Let's do another game.
No, I have to eat dinner.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm gonna carry. Trust.
No, you're not gonna carry.
What do you mean I'm not gonna carry? I'm the best player in the game. Watch and learn. This team is so freaking awful, bro. I don't even... How are they all perfectly in cover? Like... Yeah, there it is. Bye-bye. Oh, no, the 4005 didn't hit me. Don't worry, I'm gonna carry.
You're not.
This tank is so awful.
I was losing my mind.
There's nothing you can do in that game. They have so many ridgelines to work, and we're in tanks that just can't do anything. Oh well. Alright guys, I'm going to eat dinner. Hopefully enjoyed the stream, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.